A thank you decades in the making. Today, U.S. Navy SEAL veterans from the Vietnam War, they got a chance to meet the Secretary of the Navy. This on a historic trip with Honor Flight San Diego. CBS 8's Abby Black is embedded on this trip and shares the pride veterans have for their service.
There are 90 Vietnam-era U.S. Naval Special Warfare operators on the historic Honor Flight, and one of those passengers shares his heroic story on earning the Medal of Honor.
Retired U.S. Navy SEAL Michael Thornton has been to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall many times, but never with his SEAL buddies.
We got a camaraderie and that will never be forgotten. I mean, to the day we die.
That bond grows deeper each time Thornton visits the monument in Washington, D.C. that honors all 58,000 Americans who died during the Vietnam War.
Because every time I go to this wall, which I've been to it hundreds and hundreds, I always go and visit every one of those guys that I lost that were friends.
55 U.S. Navy SEALs were killed in action or in training during the war.
Freedom is not free. Freedom is written in blood, and I wear that medal for all the people who didn't come back. They came back, but they came back in a box. And then with the grace of God, I've been able to hug my kids, even though I've been wounded 18 times.
But Thornton also made sure that his lieutenant and a South Vietnamese soldier made it home too. In October 1972, he conducted a tight-lipped intel operation and ended up in North Vietnamese territory where they came under a barrage of gunfire. Lieutenant Thomas Norris was thought to be dead.
I took Tommy. He was going into shock, and I was trying to do everything I possibly could do for him.
While swimming through the swampy waters, Thornton dodged enemy fire while carrying his lieutenant and a South Vietnamese soldier.
And we swam for approximately 3 hours.
A year later, President Nixon presented him with the Medal of Honor, the highest military decoration, for his valiant efforts to save his superior officer.
You know, I didn't go to Vietnam for accolades or medals. I went to Vietnam because my country asked me to go to.
As many stopped to honor Thornton, he says the honor of wearing the medal is for all service members.
I wear it for them because I'm proud that we work together. And they saved my life as much as I've saved anybody else's life. So that medal belongs to everyone.
In Washington, D.C., Abby Black, CBS 8.
CBS 8's Abby Black will continue this coverage and bring you more heroic stories next week. But tomorrow, you do not want to miss this emotional homecoming. Everyone is invited to welcome home the Vietnam veterans for a salute that they never received, but is so well deserved. We want you all to plan to meet at Terminal 2 at the San Diego Airport in the baggage claim area just before 1 o'clock. Again, that's Terminal 2 before 1 o'clock. We're encouraging everyone to show up with rideshare like carpools or Lyfts, Ubers, whatever you can do, because there's going to be about 1,000 people expected at the airport to welcome home those veterans.